revolving credit. They bait clueless normies with these sweet words to make them office capping source. Trust me, bro. Shut up, you brain-dead moron. Getcha. That money goes around, becomes dividends for investors, and gets reinvested again. God knew compound interest is actually a cheat code. Laughing my ass off. Turns out our lives are mathematically checkmate because we slacked off in the early game. Sigh. No, screw the intros. Right now, my hands are shaking. It's 3 a.m., you know. It's Ushimitsu Doki, the witching hour. Why am I staring at my smartphone screen, shivering at this ungodly hour? No, I wasn't watching riot videos from Nishinar. I saw something way more terrifying. Listen up, you degenerates. Do you know what compound interest is? Yeah. I can hear you typing. It's just putting money in the bank, right? Interest rates are like 0. 1% useless thread closed. Hey, congratulations. With that comment, you just confirmed you're absolutely brain dead. Taking a screenshot of that for posterity. You're wrong. I thought the same way until 5 minutes ago. But I ran a simulation to kill time. Monthly 50,000 yen, S&P 500. Average 5% return, 30 years. You listening? I'm gonna give you the results. The principal is 18 million, but the final asset value, it goes over 40 million. What the fuck? What is this gap? Is this a bug? I almost screamed report to admin. Then I panicked and checked my own bank book. Balance, 3 digits. Can I cry? No, laugh at me. This is where you post laughing my ass off. My face lit by this blue smartphone light probably looks worse than a corpse. The empty strong zero can rolling in the corner of my room looks like it's mocking me, saying your life isn't even linear, buddy. It's a downward spiral. Alright, wiping my tears now. Today I'm going to explain this universe-breaking bug called compound interest that's throwing us into the abyss. Eldar, this isn't about money. It's a strategy guide for life. First, have you seen the graph for compound interest? It's a total noob trap. The left side of the graph, the first few years. The line for the guy just saving cash, simple interest, and the guy compounding, they're basically overlapping. The difference is within the margin of error. You'd need a microscope to see it. That's the trap. Investing or studying changes nothing. I'm quitting. I'm going to pachinko. That's where 90% of you mediocre mobs drop out. Good game. Better luck in your next life. Think of it like leveling up in Dragon Quest. For the first 10 hours, killing slimes gives you 1 XP. But the compound interest, Chad? He trades all that XP for equipment that multiplies XP to us? We spend all our gold upgrading from a cypress stick to a copper sword and feel good about it. Then, 10 years later. The moment you cross a certain point, the Chad's graph goes vertical like the game glitched. It's not cute like a curve anymore. It's a wall. A literal wall. They call it exponential growth. Apparently, our monkey brains can't intuitively understand this. By the time you notice, the gap is impossible to close. Oh, so should I start trying now? Too late. No, that's cat. Sorry, I went too far. But the biggest weapon of compound interest is time. A guy starting in his 20s versus a guy in his 40s. Even with the same amount of effort, the result is a double score difference. That is a cold, hard fact of mathematics. Hard work pays off. Save it for your sleep talking. The guy who started early wins. It's just a shit game. And here's the most important part. Reinvestment. The essence of compound interest is this. Don't spend the results. Use them as the seed money for the next round. For example, say you write a blog and make 100 yen. An idiot like me buys a convenience store meat bun. Yummy! End of story. That's consumption. But the absolute units, the real gamers, they're different. They use that 100 yen to buy a writing book or rent a better server to generate the next 200 yen. That meat bun I just ate, it could have been a future 10,000 yen. If you think about it, I basically threw a future millionaire ticket into the sewer just to eat a late night snack. It doesn't even taste good anymore. Huh? Hey, stop preaching. Give me the TLDR. See? That right there is your problem. The moment you stop thinking and ask for a summary, your brain isn't compounding. Knowledge is compound interest too, you know? You learn one thing, it connects to the next, and you get smarter like a rolling snowball. But your snowball? It melted into a puddle. Now, here comes the main event. I'm gonna hit you with the cruel reality. 30 years later. Hey, the gap between the capitalist side, who befriended compound interest, and us who just provided labor and lived on simple interest. How wide do you think that gap gets? In baseball terms, it's like a 33-4 game, or maybe a 7-1 slaughter. Actually, it's worse. We don't even get to hold a bat. They have a machine gun lineup, and we're standing there throwing pebbles with our bare hands. This isn't just the rich get richer. It's a massacre by mathematical laws of physics. Einstein apparently said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Well, for us, it's the world's worst weapon of mass destruction. Why don't schools teach this? Use your head? It's obvious. If everyone started using compound interest, nobody would work like a carriage horse anymore. Get it now! Easy monthly payments with revolving credit. They bait clueless normies with these sweet words to make them pay high interest. Who do you think pockets that interest? Exactly. The people on the other side who understand compound interest. We stop thinking and wail on mobile games screaming new character. Must pull geisha. That money goes around, becomes dividends for investors, and gets reinvested again. Do you get it? We are hard-coded into the system as nutrients to grow their assets. Don't sit there and press saying, damn, that's education. Get mad. Face turning red. Scream. Stop screwing with me. But getting mad won't bring the money back, and time won't rewind. Mathematics doesn't have feelings. It just says, you didn't know the rules, get wrecked, and that's it. Yikes. Yes. Imagining it actually made me scared. But listen, even if we despair, we still get hungry, and tomorrow still comes. Even bottom feeders like us can offer micro-level resistance. Start by moving from the exploited side to the user side, even if it's just by a fingernail's length. Consider the fact that you heard this story today as a kind of knowledge investment. If you just go, and close this to watch TikTok, your life is game over right there. But if you think, yeah, maybe I'll skip the canned coffee tomorrow and buy some all-country Orkin index funds, that is the beginning of compound interest. Oh, by the way, subscribing to this channel is the ultimate investment. You get high-tier info. I scavenged from the internet abyss night after night for 0 yen. Ignoring this is like walking past a 10,000 yen bill on the street. Well, press it or don't. That's your freedom. Don't come crying to me later saying I should have clicked it back then. I talk too much. Speaking so passionately suddenly put me in sage mode. Post-nut clarity. The gap between the simulation results on the screen and the filth of my reality is breaking my brain. Off is capping source. Trust me, bro. Shut up, you brain-dead morons. The source is my future projection. Go check the wiki for details. I'm tired. I have an early start tomorrow. Well, I'm sleeping till noon. But let me be a billionaire in my dreams at least. Anyway, that's it for today. Close your smartphone and go to sleep. Sleep deprivation tanks your brain performance. That's the biggest loss of all. All right, dismissed. Oh, wait. Next time, I'm explaining the Samaritan's dilemma. People say charity is not for others, but it actually ruins people. Kind of like the relationship between me and you guys. Look forward to it. Good night.